The conflict between Russia and Ukraine entered a new and volatile phase on November 11th when the Russian armed forces launched a powerful wave of Kinzhal hypersonic missile strikes across key Ukrainian military installations. This sudden escalation was not the result of routine battlefield pressure, but of an intelligence operation gone wrong. Hours earlier, Russia's Federal Security Service announced that it had neutralized a Ukrainian plot to hijack a MiG-31 interceptor, one of Russia's most strategically important aircraft and the primary launch platform for the Kinzhal missile. In retaliation, Russia targeted two of Ukraine's most sensitive military facilities: the Ministry of Defense's main electronic intelligence center in Kyiv, and the Staro-Konstantinov airfield, where Ukraine's newly delivered F-16s were stationed. The choice of targets made the message unmistakable. Moscow was signaling that any attempt to compromise its hypersonic strike capability would be met with immediate, precise, and overwhelming force. To understand the significance of this escalation, one must examine the MiG-31's role, why Ukraine attempted to seize it, and how the Kinzhal continues to demonstrate its battlefield dominance. According to Russia's Federal Security Service, Ukrainian operatives attempted to lure a MiG-31 pilot into defecting with his aircraft. The plan reportedly involved foreign intermediaries, secure communication channels, financial incentives, and relocation guarantees. For Kyiv and its Western intelligence partners, gaining access to a MiG-31 would have been a monumental intelligence breakthrough. The MiG-31 is not simply a fast interceptor, it is the exclusive airborne launch system for the Kh-47M2 Kinzhal, Russia's most advanced hypersonic strike weapon. Acquiring the aircraft would have allowed Ukraine and NATO specialists to study its avionics, radar complex, missile interface systems, and structural integration with the Kinzhal. But the operation never reached execution. Russian security services intervened, halting the plot and immediately attributing responsibility to Ukraine's intelligence networks. Within hours, Moscow unleashed a hypersonic response intended not just to punish, but to dismantle the very apparatus that had coordinated the attempt. For decades, the MiG-31 has commanded respect across Eurasian airspace. Capable of flying above Mach 2.8 and at altitudes exceeding 20 kilometers, it possesses one of the most powerful airborne radars ever put into service. The Zaslon phased array system allows the aircraft to track and engage threats at extreme distances, shaping enemy air movements even without firing a shot. But its most defining characteristic today is its role as the Kinzhal's launch platform. The aircraft's immense speed and altitude capability allow the missile to accelerate almost instantly to hypersonic velocity and maximize its operational range. This is the core reason Ukraine attempted to seize one. Even temporary access to a MiG-31 could have provided invaluable technical insights. Western analysts have long sought data on Kinzhal integration, communications protocol, and pre-launch sequencing. For Moscow, such a compromise would be catastrophic, a breach of its most advanced aerospace weapon, hence the depth of its retaliation. After announcing the foiled hijack attempt, Russia launched Kinzhal missiles against two key Ukrainian military nodes. The first strike hit the Ministry of Defense's main electronic intelligence center in Kyiv, the facility responsible for signals interception, covert operations, and strategic intelligence fusion. Damaging it disrupts not only Ukraine's communications surveillance, but also its ability to carry out large-scale intelligence operations like the MiG-31 scheme. The second strike targeted the Staro-Konstantinov airfield, home to Ukraine's F-16 fighters. These aircraft have been promoted as a future cornerstone of Ukraine's air defense modernization. By striking their base with hypersonic missiles, Russia demonstrated that even advanced Western fighters cannot shield Ukraine from long-range precision strikes. The dual strike carried a clear message. Russia views the MiG-31 and Kinzhal as foundational pillars of its strategic deterrence, and any attempt to compromise them will provoke an immediate response. To understand the full weight of Russia's November 11th retaliation, one must examine the track record of the MiG-31 and Kinzhal combination, a pairing that has repeatedly shaped the battlefield. The MiG-31 takeoff alone forces nationwide air alerts in Ukraine. Its radar signature and altitude profile are so distinct that Ukrainian defenses immediately prepare for potential hypersonic launches. Even when unarmed, the aircraft compels Ukraine to relocate aircraft, disperse air defense systems, and adjust aerial routes. Few aircraft in the world exert this level of psychological and operational influence. The Kinzhal, meanwhile, has been used to strike fortified bunkers, deep command posts, ammunition depots, and hardened infrastructure that conventional missiles cannot reliably destroy. Its speed reportedly reaching up to Mach 10 and unpredictable maneuvering make interception nearly impossible. And on the night of November 16th, the missile showcased its destructive power once again. Over the skies of Kyiv, residents witnessed a terrifying display as a Kinzhal missile descended with overwhelming force, creating an explosion so immense it was captured on multiple videos that circulated worldwide. The scene looked like it had been lifted straight from a war movie, a blazing flash, followed by a shockwave that illuminated the night sky. The strike demonstrated not only the missile's raw destructive capability, but also the near impossibility of stopping it once launched. Incidents like these have cemented the Kinzhal's reputation as one of the most lethal strike weapons in the conflict. Each deployment forces Ukraine to spread its assets thinner, move command centers deeper underground, and reconsider the survivability of even its most protected installations. That's all for today. Thanks for watching.